Okay, so I did want to come and do that video about me being introduced to the spiritual community. It was actually this time last year when everything started happening, kind of. Um, I had been doing a processing technique that deals with getting into your unconscious mind and clearing and balancing that out. And I had been working on a processing technique from The Marriage of Spirit by Leslie Temple Thurston. Love that book. It was very helpful. It was one of the techniques was called squares, the squares. And TMI, but I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I'm gonna be start to be myself. All right, ain't no more behind the glass of the phone, whatever. I'm gonna be who I am. So I was actually doing the technique to me. I have a little 2-year-old baby, right? Now I got with my son's father. It was just supposed to be like, just a little rendezvous and that was it, right? But I ended up getting pregnant. And the entire time, man, that entire situation, me being pregnant after I had the baby, it was hell. It was just a terrible time because we just didn't have a relationship. And 95% of the time, which is being very generous, I was blocked. He blocked me and he was ignoring me and this, that, and the third. So it was terrible. But at the same time, um, I had never really, TMI, but I never really had sex like that. I just didn't. So it was a new experience for me doing that. So I had became very attached to this person, you know. And I don't know, they talk about spiritual bonds or something like that. I don't know. I had bonded with him in a whole nother dimension, I felt like, and I just could not let him go. He made very clear that he did not want nothing to do with us. He wasn't interested in any type of family or relationship or nothing. So I finally had had enough, and I said, okay, I'm going to do one of these square techniques on letting him go. And I did. So the one I had, the squares technique, I had started working on it maybe like last November. I want to say, yeah, the beginning, maybe be the beginning of November. And they're not supposed to take that long, y'all. I think it's supposed to take maybe a day, maybe a couple hours. But I had been working on it for like 2 months, just pouring and pouring and pouring in. Because she said, empty your cup. And I just take that to such an extent. She said, put as much as you can. So I was just emptying it and just writing more and more and more of how I felt. And I told myself, like, yo, I want to be done with this by New Year's. Like, I don't want to bring this into the New Year's. I didn't know what to expect from it or anything. I just was like, I just want to be done. Like, finish writing this out, leave him where it's at, because I did still very much love him, even though he had treated, me and my son the way he treated us. So I poured and I poured and I poured into it, and I finished like at 11:55 p.m. So I was like, yes, we are done. And it was excellent because the book, Leslie, say her name like I know, but Leslie, she says that, you can go ahead and go to sleep after you do it or do some chores or just something to get your mind off of it, to let it go and be done with it. So I'm like, good. So, it's the nighttime, my baby's asleep. I'm going to be able to just go to sleep and, let go of it and let the shift happen within me. But at that time, I was like so into YouTube. I was addicted to YouTube. I really was. So I'm like, yeah, I'm going to cozy up and I'm going to watch me some YouTube videos and, whatever. So I started watching, some YouTube videos. One video led to another. And next thing I know, I'm watching this video of this brother, and he has this heavy New York accent. I can't mimic it. But he was so angry in his video. He was sitting there talking about somebody, the YouTube had took down his video, and I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. I really didn't. He was just upset as hell, and yeah, with his little accent. But I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. It was like, wait. Because I seen something on him that I had never seen I just never seen it before. I seen something on him. I said, what the fuck? Not physically on him, but it was something on him. You know what I mean? And I was just so thrown off because he wasn't talking about anything spiritual. He wasn't. He was mad. He was talking about they took down his video. I think it was with Dr. Phil Valentine. Mm-hmm. That was the video. Ooh, what's this? Oh, I got it. Ooh, sorry guys. Let me hurry up. But the videos with Dr. Phil Valentine. And so I go, and he kept talking about his main page. He was like, yeah, if y'all on this page and y'all stuck, then y'all loyal, because I don't never post here. And, you know, he was talking about his main page. So I went trying to look for his main page on YouTube. And I was so upset at first because I see all these videos with other people on there. I said, no. It's like, I don't know about them. I don't care about them. I said, he's the one that had it. He's the one that had it. And I keep scrolling, and I think I clicked on like maybe 1 or 2 videos, and I seen somebody else, and I said, no, that's not what I want to see. I don't know what this channel is. I don't know what he's doing, but I would like to see the video with him, you know, because he resonated with me. There was like this like connection, like, oh my goodness. And I ended up clicking on the video, and it had Red Pill in there. And he had this red jacket, and you know, he had his like his jury, his metaphysical jury and everything. And he's talking. I think I might have even fast forwarded a little bit just to see like what are they even talking about. And it just was like, it was just a resonance. It immediately, I said, oh my goodness. That video was like an hour long, and I sat there and I watched it. And it was like such a comfort, like, because I had never ever experienced, like, I'm not gonna lie, I have people who I do resonate with just beautifully, like, and I feel like my friends are really soulmates for me. Like, I can't just be friends with regular people, like, it has to be that big connection. So I seen that video with him and Red. Look, I ain't even said the brother's name. Brother Rich, Blackamagik363 on YouTube, man. For me, he was like the if you've ever seen the movie Thor, I think so. Yeah, it will be Thor, and there's a character, Idris Elba, he plays in there where it's like Thor is like the thunder god or something like that, but Idris Elba is like the gatekeeper. He's the one who stands in between, I guess, the world and the heavens. I don't know. For me, that's who Black Magic was, because once I found him, once I connected with that page, it's like that's 100% how I view him. Like, he let me in and showed me this huge world, because his page is full of spiritual people. It's full of interviews that he does with the spiritual community, with the Black consciousness community. And I was just, my heart just sang, man. Like, that right there was the best gift ever. It really was. And that was literally, I finished doing the processing technique, and right after that, because up until that point in time, my spiritual journey has been alone. You know, I used to pray like, oh, I wish I could have a mentor. I wish I could have like a spiritual teacher and all that, like just a community. I remember I had got a reading done by a girl too, where she was talking about, you know, you're gonna find your spiritual tribe. But that was later on, anyways. But I forgot that I had got that done. But just me being exposed to all those people, y'all, like, I don't want to make the video too long, right? Because I already feel like I've rambled. But those processing techniques are the truth. Because even, look, he won't watch it. My son's father won't watch it. But look, I had did a processing technique. Like I said, I wasn't even having sex. I had a lot of shame and guilt and things going on with me internally. So I was not somebody that was sexually active like that. But when I had did I think my first real journaling technique. Now this one was the polarities one. I got pregnant. You know, FYI, I did. I sit up here and say we was just rendezvousing, but part of me, like, I think internally did want a baby, but not like that. Either way, it happened. But nonetheless, I had did that polarities technique, the journaling thing, and I got pregnant after that. So now I've done other ones where it hasn't been like as much as a physical evidence of the shift, but yeah, that squares one that I did on New Year's, like, that was a truth. That was the truth. I'm actually doing a polarities technique now that I need to finish up before the New Year's, and we'll see how that goes. This one was a heavy one. It was like really hard for me to do, to be honest with you. And it's like had me really not wanting to do it because you have to like relive this stuff. All right, y'all, that's my phone about to die, so I just want to make sure that I can save this. Let me know, do y'all know who Blackmagik363 is? Do y'all know who Brother Rich is? Let me know if you're interested in these techniques. I can do a video on how to do the squares. I already have one for the polarities, but let me know what you think.